What's up, guys? It's American and today I'm going to be bringing you guys some multiplayer gameplay of Destiny and some commentary, discussing the game and all that. And I'm joined along with a good friend of mine, the Blue Knight. Say what's up, Blue Knight.
Yeah, what's up, going? What's up, guys?
So, Blue Knight, what do you think we could be expecting in the future in this Destiny, franchise?
Right, right. As you can see in this video, the game mode is a lot like capture the flag and like or not capture domination. But I feel like in the Destiny universe, I feel like there could be room for very unique game modes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can see that a lot of Bungie imported a lot of stuff from Halo as well. For a
Right.
lot of you guys who are watching the video, you can see they have these new things. They're like the Banshees for all you guys who are familiar with Halo. They kind of brought them back to Destiny, but they're called what are they called? Sparrows or are they Falcons?
Yeah, they're like sparrows, and each vehicle has their unique name and whatnot, but very Halo-like.
Yeah, it is a lot of. They have a lot of new weapons and stuff like that as well. Destiny's a really really cool game. It's a first-person shooter. It combines a lot of. It seems like it has like an MMO kind of touch to it as well.
Yeah. Yeah, especially in the story, you can just randomly join up with people and whatnot, and so it definitely there's room for like making friends, just through a game, which is you
Yeah.
know
Um,
what I mean.
they have they all for all you guys who haven't watched the E3 videos and all of that. They have these things called the public events.
Yeah.
So it's like a how would you explain it, Blue Knight? It's like
So you're cruising around in like the I want to say open world, but it's not open world. But you're cruising around in like the story based of the game. You're doing your missions, and then when the public what is it
public event.
public event happens, then like it turns more into a mass online because a bunch of people join in. But I don't know, like it's not mass, it's not an MMO, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it like opens up the lobby, so like it joins lobbies, maybe like joins servers, I want to say, maybe like connects them all. But
Yeah, they'll like teleport near you or something like that, or they just like spawn randomly, and it's like
yeah.
you guys have to go through like waves of enemies and kill bosses and stuff like that, which is a really really cool feature
Hmm.
that they added in this game mode, or in this game. Really looking
Right.
forward to the beta as well.
Yeah, and like in other first-person shooter campaigns and whatnot, like the enemies, they all have like it seems like they all have the same like health. You know what I mean? But in Destiny, they have a like there's a wide variety of enemies that you can go up against.
Yeah, that's true. They had like there's a lot of different characters and stuff like that as well, and the characters that you could choose from are what is it, Titan, Warlock, and Hunter.
Hunter. Yep. Hunter, and each has their special ability. I
And
think
each
you're playing as
special
the
ability.
Warlock in this video, yeah.
Yeah, and you have the hunter, and
Hmm.
the warlock is basically he's kind of like a sorcerer, I would say. Like he has like
Yeah.
he could do like hand blasts and stuff like that. And whenever he
Right.
charges up his supercharge, he shoots like this ball of like energy, and it just like it causes havoc. And then I think the hunter, what does the hunter do? I'm not too familiar with the.
Yeah, the hunter has like a flaming pistol. It's like a one-hit kill. It has 3 shots, but you can upgrade it. It's on the timer though, so if you don't use it, within the time range, then it goes away. But something that I noticed with the warlock is if you guys are familiar with Mass Effect, the Mass Effect series and stuff like that, the warlock, his little purple power
Yeah,
of doom, it reminds me a lot of the biotic powers. If you guys have played Mass Effect and whatnot, but it has like it kind of has that Mass Effect feel in the sense of powers, you know.
yeah. I've never
So
actually gone to play like the Mass Effect
right,
type of game,
Mass Effect
but
series.
more of like it kind of seems like it's what's the game? What's that game I'm thinking about? Borderlands and
Oh
Halo
yeah,
put together, pretty
oh
much.
yeah, yeah. And I don't know. I think it's cool that you're not always in first person too.
You could
Have
be
you
in
noticed
third
that?
person as well too. Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
awesome.
Like, granted, you can't toggle between the two, but when you go to the
Tower.
tower to, yeah. So if you guys don't know, there's a tower that you go to between like missions, and if you're not playing multiplayer, you go and you can like buy weapons or upgrade stuff and whatnot. But It's kind of just a chill place. No, like no fighting happens or anything like that.
Yeah,
But
there's a lot of other players that roam around and you could like dance with each other and stuff. It's actually
yeah,
pretty cool.
that's another thing that I think is sick. The fact that you can like just sit down.
Yeah, you could sit down, you could dance, you could wave, you could point
Yeah.
at people.
Point to people like, yo, what up? What you doing?
You also have your own custom ships and what's the
Yep.
other? And Sparrow. Yeah, you could customize your Sparrow. You could even
Yep.
have it open during multiplayer. So like say if you're roaming around and like you want to get to like an objective fast, but you're on foot, you just touch your what is it, touchpad, and then after
Yeah.
that you just hold square and it'll pop. It'll like bring it right out for you and stuff. It's pretty
Yeah.
awesome, but no
Yeah, and
con.
I think that's sick that you can just you always have your vehicle on you, so like it's not like a race to get to the vehicles like when you first spawn in
Yeah.
the multiplayer, because somehow you always get that. Jeez.
Hopefully we can be expecting flight like vehicles that could fly during the multiplayer. Like right now, they don't have none in the alpha, but in beta, hopefully we could be expecting those.
Yeah. Do you expect anything different in the beta or no?
In the beta, probably different vehicles, more campaign,
Yeah,
different weapons as well, higher levels. I would say they
for
probably
sure.
bring it up to like 20 or 15 around there. Usually, it's like the highest in betas. And
Right.
after that, we got the release. So
Yeah, exactly. The release. One thing I noticed with the alpha is, like you kind of mentioned just barely, is that everyone has to like the max level is 8, which is I mean, granted, it's interesting. Like you keep your level, right?
yeah,
Yeah. So I mean, it's good that they did that. So you don't have like fresh spawn coming in, and they're like level 1, and you're like 20. You just wreck them.
yeah, that's
So
true.
I don't know if they're gonna keep the level to 8 in the beta, but I'm not sure
We're
because
hoping.
since it comes out in September,
Yeah,
you
we're
know,
hoping it'll bring it up. That'll be really awesome.
yeah, maybe to 10 possibly. I'm not thinking too high though.
Yeah, they probably bring it up another like couple levels or so. You
Yeah,
go and get higher, but that's still
yeah, and like use those certain weapons, and that's another thing is that certain weapons and armor you have to be like certain level to use it. But and another good feature that I saw, it's in the tower, and you can store your stuff to use with um, other characters that you have. So like if you're playing Hunter or whatever, and
uh
you snag like this awesome helmet, but you already have an awesome helmet, you can just put it in your vault, and then you can go and get it
with
with
another
your
character.
yeah, exactly.
So the same
So
works for guns and stuff as well.
guns and then items. Honestly though, I haven't seen any like items. You know what I mean? Like the only thing that I've seen is armor and guns. But there is like slots for items and like consumables even. But I'm not quite sure where that would go.
Another feature that makes me think of Borderlands is the whole pickups and stuff like that. Getting good pickups, getting loot. You could
Oh,
also find loot in like caves and other
right.
stuff as well. That's all what makes it like a lot similar to Borderlands.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And like if you're out of an area for a little bit, the enemies will respawn.
Respawn.
So
Yeah.
yeah, you go back there. Oh, dude, remember the time we got wrecked in that little dungeon thing,
Oh
going
yeah.
exploring?
There's enemies that are. I think
Man,
they're. I don't think they're like they're imported in the beta, but they're like so strong. Like you don't know what their power is. Nothing. Literally like the name of them and like the power of them has like question marks. Like when you shoot them, you only do 1 damage. You don't like you'd have to waste like all the ammo and all 4 of your guns, and like
yeah,
you probably still wouldn't even kill one.
yeah. And that's the thing. Like you can also change difficulties going into missions. I think it would make sense that it would increase the loot. What you can
Oh
get.
yeah, what difficulty you put on and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. But there's like one it's brave and then legend, I think, is the other one. But legend, is so OP, you know.
Yeah. Legend, you
It's
will
so
die.
OP. Yeah, exactly. Especially if you're just like you're fresh spawn and like you go in with like nothing, your guns aren't gonna do anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's kind of cool because in the pre-lobby, it'll actually tell you like the percentage, like how like if your gun is gonna do like more damage than it would normally. Like so normally it would be 0, but like in Brave, like my sniper rifle does like plus 22%. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
but switch it over to legend, and then it
It
goes
does.
like to negative.
Yeah, the damage does goes. It decreases by a lot.
Yeah, so like I'll be sniping them in the face and only get like 5 points, 5 points off them. It's
Yeah,
terrible though.
you could be expecting a lot of bosses in Destiny as well.
Oh
That's
yeah.
really what else. The bosses are they're so fun to fight and stuff like that. You know, finding the weak spot on them,
Oh yeah.
all that.
Yeah, and I definitely think that evolving bosses even like, granted they can't do it forever, but just like make different bosses for different types of so it's always new.
Yeah, that as well. I heard that Destiny's gonna have DLC almost like every month, so they're gonna be importing missions like all the
Right,
time. So like you never get bored or you never could finish the game actually.
right. And do you know of any in-game purchases?
In-game purchases as of now?
Yeah,
No. Hopefully we could be like some different, vehicles and stuff like that. Maybe like a vehicle
right,
that you could like the one that your own personal vehicle, but it has weapons on it, like an actual weapon,
right.
so you don't have to be looking for one all the time.
Yeah, and I would also like to see a vehicle that you can like have passengers in. Like, granted they can't do anything in it, but
Oh
it'll
yeah,
definitely get you
yeah.
from point A to point B.
Like a turret also as well, like I forgot the name. Oh, like a warthog on Halo, where you
Right.
could carry up to 3 people. One could be driving, one could be shooting on the right in the passenger, and then one could be controlling a turret on the very top. Which that would be really awesome if we could see that in Destiny. I'm pretty sure they'll import that. A lot of people. There was
Right.
always people driving those in Halo, so yeah, we'd probably. I'm hoping we could.
Yeah, for sure. Hoping for some awesome stuff. But overall, this game is awesome. I was very lucky to get this alpha key. It's ending it's tomorrow
Yeah,
night,
tomorrow at midnight or something like that.
midnight. But very happy to get it. I've had it pre-ordered for a while, and it's good to play it and be assured that it's good. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So I don't know. I feel like this is good. This is good endpoint.
yeah, yeah. We could wrap it up here.
Wrap it up here. All right, cool. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed that little dual commentary and discussion about this new Destiny game. Make sure you pre-order it to get the beta because the beta does run out eventually. Is that right?
Yeah,
Right, right. Okay, so make sure you like this video, subscribe to Merc, and
yeah. Do the same for Blue Knight.
right, link to his channel will be in this description below. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to smack that like button, and peace out.
Yep. Stay fly, guys.